I want to extend a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Tara Mandala, on behalf of the board. It is personally, I think it's really a historical day.
This is really a unique opportunity to create new connections and maybe revitalize old ones.
German Sangha friends, my Polish Sangha friends, dzień dobry, get to practice my 1 or 2 words of Polish. Bonjour to our French and our Swiss Sanghas. And I think my language sort of ends there, so I'm sorry I can't say hello in Swedish. Maybe goeiedag, I think might be in Dutch. So I love that we're coming together in this way.
All of you are my teachers, right? So as somebody who loves to share the Dharma, that approach to relational spaces is really important. The humility and the joy, as Open Charlotte said, seeing everyone as our teacher, right?
What a wonderful morning. I'm here in Colorado at Tara Mandala, and outside we have more than 1 meter of snow, and we're very lucky. It's been a good winter. And so before we begin, let's start with developing the proper motivation.
I've never heard these teachers teach all in a row. Have you? I don't think so, because I don't think it's happened before. So it's it's like seeing there's a rainbow coming out of the crystal. The crystal is our true nature. And you see red, you see yellow, you see green, and so on. But it's all coming out of the same crystal. And that's what I felt listening to the different teachers.
To have connection with the nature of mind, or rather to live in connection with the nature of mind as often as possible, is an essential goal of our meditation. In this respect, feeding your demons is not only a way to transform blocked energies into wisdom energies, but this method is in itself a practice in which we end up resting in the nature of mind.
Liberation is not about getting somewhere else, going to freedom. Liberation is about recognizing the inherent totality of all things, the inherent wholeness of ourselves and all things, that we are not broken, there is no lack within or without.
The Western dimension of the Buddha field, of the mandala, of Amitabha's Pure Land, and within that Pure Land is Tara's Pure Land of the turquoise leaves, the Kadiravani Pure Land neighborhood within the greater Pure Land. So this is that kind of stating from the beginning, her, but all the Taras emanate from that land. There are other origin stories of Tara that I tell in my book that you've probably learned about her also being a princess who vowed to awaken as a woman for the benefit of all beings.
These also Mintic teachings are incredibly fresh. And that freshness and the closeness of that lineage is really precious. And you can feel it. You can actually have that direct experience when you're engaging with the practice of that intimacy, of the closeness, of how close we are to the origin of this teaching. And so in the last few years, we've been teaching these and we've started to share these. But really, there's only a few of us that have received them and practiced them.
Sahaja means co-emergent. That's how it's translated in Tibetan, Lenchikipe, which means two things arising at once. It also means innate, and it also means inherent. So this co-emergence is what is co-emerging is ignorance and wisdom. at the same time. So ignorance, it's not knowing, maripa. And then the other thing that's emerging at any moment is the primordial state. So those two things are happening right now as you're listening to me. You are experiencing, I think, probably, ignorance. And you're also experiencing the primordial state.